Hey, Alexa, put timer for 30 minutes. Okay, so this is 8 minutes. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna. Guys, look how funny this is. This is a carrot. Look at that. Hello. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to boil the noodles. We're gonna boil this for about 10 to like 8 to 10 minutes. And this is rice noodles, but these are the flat ones. See it? We're gonna like lay it in like this, right? And then we're gonna put water. All right. Just enough water to just pass the noodles. Then we are going to bring it to boil for about 8 minutes. Alexa, put timer for 8 minutes.
Good morning, Christopher. 8 minutes, starting now.
Why does it keep doing this? All right. So, wash the carrots. Wash the tomatoes. I'm just going to use just one carrot. A combination of just one carrot. One large carrot. These are small, so I have 3 of them. But let me clean this up and then just chop them up. I'm just gonna cut them just like this. You could add more carrots if you want to, but I actually ran out of carrots. So I'm cutting them this skinny and small. Well, not too small, but I want them to be visibly seen after the noodles are cooked. So I don't want to cut them too small or dice them. So, and also I want them to cook fast. That's why I am Hello, Paula. Hello, Rashki Kalaf. Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, or good evening. All right, these are diced minced enough, so I'm gonna chop up some tomatoes as well. Like this is like super easy to make. It tastes better when it's rice noodles. Later we're just making just a small stew. Then we are going to cook the noodles inside the stew to take the flavors, and that's it. And I'm gonna make this is a vegetarian meal. I will not be using any meat, but you can add like anything in there. It's optional. But I decided to make something for lunch that don't involve meat. I think that sometimes it's good to take a break from eating meat, you know. Now, if you were to use meat for this recipe, I say use either chicken or pork for that. All right, so I have practically all my ingredients here. I am making some noodles, rice noodles with this peanut sauce goes with it. All right, so now that I have all my stuff here, I'm just gonna bring the seasoning. This is what we're gonna be using. Ginger powder. This is a rub that I mix, like my home cooking seasoning that I make. We got some black peppers. And we got Italian seasoning because Italian seasoning has oregano, parsley, sage, basil, thyme. This is all we need for this. So Italian seasoning, I think, is like the good way to go when you want to add all these herbs because it's all in one. So I like using that when I cook because it has literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different herbs in there already. So now we're going to need a large skillet to do this. Like a skillet this big. Oh, is that even big? I think that should be fine. Yeah. Alexa, put timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, off. Let me check the noodles now. The noodles seems almost done, so I'm gonna put it for another 5 minutes. And also, I don't want to overcook the noodles because I am gonna add them into the skillet, so to cook as well. So I don't want to overcook them to be too soggy. All right, let me move this on the side. Oh, in addition of the seasoning, we're gonna do honey and peanut butter and butter. You can use olive oil too. That'll work. I'm gonna use some butter as well. First thing we're going to do is to melt the butter. After you've melted the butter, you're gonna add your, where's my onion? I forgot to get onions. Bummer. I guess I use onion powder. Where's my onion powder? Where are you? Well, I guess I have to buy some more onion. How did I miss that? Okay, well, that's fine. Alright guys, so if I keep stopping the videos because I'm gonna be taking videos to save my camera, but I will be back. It's gonna be very quick. So we're gonna start with, let me unlock this. Alright. I'm gonna start on medium heat, and then I'm going to get a couple. Let me see if the noodles are ready. The noodles are not ready yet, so I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit more. Alright, we're gonna use one or two tablespoons of butter. Doesn't matter if it's salted or unsalted. Just use whatever you have. But you can also use olive oil if that's your preference as well. Once the butter has melted, we're gonna add the garlic, tomatoes, onion, and carrots. We're gonna grill them for a little bit, and onions and tomatoes. Sorry, grill them a little bit. We're gonna add lemon juice, the honey, and some water, and then peanut butter and the seasoning. Then lastly, we're gonna add the noodles to mix everything into it. Alexa, play Smooth Jazz Radio. Alexa, play Smooth Jazz Radio.
All right. Smooth Jazz Radio from Pandora.
Alexa, volume down. Oh no, this is not Planet X50. No, this is not Italian food. This is like a Asian fusion noodles. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I think Thai has this type of, I think it's pad Thai that uses I'm not sure if it's pad Thai, but it uses like peanuts or like some type of peanut stew. They make like a peanut stew and they add all the noodles on it. I'm not sure if it's Thai. Is it Vietnamese? But anyways, I got the idea from that. I've been making this for a long time. And also in West Africa, they have like a peanut stew, which tastes with everything. Literally, tastes good with everything. It tastes good with couscous, rice, spaghetti, um, fufu, like all that stuff. So I remember one day I tried to make some glass noodles, and I had some leftover peanut stew. So I combined them together, and it was amazing. And ever since that, it reminded me of some sort of like Asian fusion dish. All right, so the butter has melted, right? We're gonna add the carrot, garlic, tomatoes. I forgot to get some onions. I usually have onions in my house all the time. I cooked 2 days ago and I totally forgot to buy them all. So I got some onion flakes here. I'm gonna add that. It's not the same, but um, that's all I have right now. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick video. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna take a quick video of this and then I'll be back, guys. Can you guys see me? I don't know what happened. Okay, here we go. Okay, so saute this a little bit. Now let me check the noodles. I think the noodles are ready, so I'm about to take them out. So while this is cooking, I'm gonna take off the noodles now and strain it. Then I'm gonna save 1 cup of the water. Rinse it out. Alright, I am saving 1 cup of the noodles water. Then I'm going to strain the noodles. Alright, so I'm running the noodles over water right now, cold water, because I don't want them to keep cooking. Alright, so now that these are lightly sauteed, now we're gonna go ahead and alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the lemon here. If you don't have lemon, use lime, and that's okay. Okay, so we added some honey, just a little bit. Then we're gonna add some soy sauce. Just a little bit. Go ahead and mix it. And your stove should be on around like medium high, or even lower, right? Because you don't want to burn the honey. So while we have this, right? Now, let me take a video of this one again. Sorry guys. Okay. Reduce your heat to like, I'm gonna reduce it to 3 or 4. Let's do 3. Because right now we're gonna be adding the seasoning. Alright. Salt. This is my own rub seasoning that I make. It has chili, a little bit of salt in there, onion powder. It has onion powder in there. We're gonna add the Italian seasoning, which add all the herbs that I want. Ginger powder. If you don't like ginger, just put a little bit. I like ginger, so, and I think that ginger and lemon always makes a good flavor. Like, I mean, it smells already so good. Put some black pepper. If you have some vegetarian bouillon or chicken bouillon, go ahead and add a little bit. Not too much. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that water that we kept from the noodles, and then we are going to mix the whole thing up. All right. So I left one noodles in here. So now the water is gonna be boiling a little bit. And at this time, if you feel like you want to use some more butter, use some more butter, or like use some olive oil, whichever. I'm actually going to use some olive oil right now. Oh, nice. Olive oil. So for the peanut butter, right, make sure you use either crunchy or regular peanut butter, whichever one works, okay? You're gonna add it. Let me get a knife here. I like the crunchy peanut butter, that's why I added. So you're gonna add about like 4 big spoons of it. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Because the more peanut butter you add, the thicker your noodles, the consistency is gonna be. So I got 4 dollops here. And then make sure your the heat is on low, and then you're going to slowly keep mixing them until everything is combined. It should be like a very nice creamy um, roux here before you add your noodles. Can you guys see the actual because the only thing I see is like people writing, so I don't know if it's cutting or anything. So yeah, so keep mixing. And then if you feel like the the creamy sauce is like way too creamy, you can go ahead and add some more water. I'm gonna add some more water because this one's becoming too creamy. So add it as you mix it. And again, you can use crunchy peanut butter, or you can use regular peanut butter. I like using the crunchy peanut butter because it has, you know, the bits of peanuts in there. It's still a little too thick, so I'm gonna use another cup of water. You don't want it to be too thick because if it's too thick, it's gonna be hard to, you know, stir in the noodles. So you kind of want to like kind of liquidy, but not too thick. But the good thing is you can adjust the water as you go to adjust the thickness. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Something kind of runny, but kind of still have a thickness to it. Because something to remember when the peanut stew sits, when it becomes cold, it becomes thick. So don't worry if it's too runny, because it's gonna help with mixing your noodles. Voila, just like this. So we're gonna increase our heat to 6, right? And you're gonna stir occasionally, because when you make anything with peanut butter, if you don't stir it consistently, and especially if you cook on like medium high or higher, it's gonna stick to the bottom of the pot. So at this time, go ahead and taste your food and the stew and see if you need like any seasoning, because oh, perfect. Perfect. So I don't need any more seasoning or salt. I don't think I need salt, so I'm good. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it to simmer. Once it's brought up to simmer, now you're going to add the noodles and you're gonna mix everything up. You know, you're gonna cover it for a little bit, and then that's it. One of my favorite things to make. Let me check something. Where are you guys watching this from? Are you guys watching this from England, or is this video is reaching out to somewhere else? Let me know in the comment, guys. Look, the stew right here is already like thickening up. Perfect. So once it's simmered, and then we are going to add the noodles. this is how the noodles look like after cooked. They were, I'm not sure if you guys see it. It was a bit like transparent before I cooked it, but the color came out to it. Right. Can you guys see it? It's like bubbling like this. This is what I want, right? I'm gonna reduce the heat a little bit, and then we're gonna add the noodles. And that was quick. Sorry guys, I had to, can you guys see me? I don't know why this is like messed up. Alright, so now we're gonna add the noodles. Okay, here we go. So the noodles that we cooked earlier is strained, and now we're gonna add them all in here as the stew, the sauce is like simmering right now. That's what we want. All right, so now we're going to mix the whole thing up. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. For all the people who watched this since the beginning, this is gonna be the result right here. So now we're gonna mix the whole thing up, and it's gonna look very nice. And then we're just gonna like let it cook until the noodles are completely cooked, right? Because we parboil the noodles, we don't want them to like cook in the water too much. And then it's gonna look so nice, guys. Just hold on there, okay? Just hold on. Show you closely. All right. Do you see it now? So we're gonna show you closely. All right. Do you see it now? So we're gonna keep mixing until the noodles takes the color of the sauce that we created, the peanut sauce that we created. And again, this is a vegetarian dish. There's no meat in there, but you can add meat in there if you want to. Once everything has been combined, and make sure when you mix it like gently, because even though the noodles are like parboiled, they're like harder, they're not too soft. But I don't like when my noodles are like broken down, so I always like try to make sure I don't over mix them too much, but enough where the sauce has taken over, if you guys know what I mean. All right, so now we're going to, this is how it's supposed to look like, okay? So now we're going to cook this for about like 5 minutes. Let me put it for like 5 minutes covered, and then we'll come back. Within 5 minutes, it should be ready. 5 to 8 minutes to completely cook the noodles. Because we parboiled the noodles, and now we have cooked whatever's left over the noodles with the sauce. It's going to finish up cooking with the actual noodle, so it's going to have like that flavor is going to be very included in the noodles. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah. So finishing up cooking the noodles and the sauce, it's going to make it super flavorful. That's what I'm trying to say. What is my top? I don't even know what is on my top. So, alright. Let's cover it like that. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm gonna clean up my area. I'm gonna take a picture of the stuff that I've used so that when I put the recipe, I'm gonna keep this here in case I need it. That goes here, that goes here. Alright guys, what's going on? While I'm waiting, anybody has anything new? Anything? We're gonna finish up with adding some basil at the end of this. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water. Since I've added a little bit more water, I'm gonna adjust it by adding more of the seasoning. I'm gonna mix it up again. Again, I'm mixing it up gently. I don't know who's been watching this since the beginning, but if you have been watching this since when I started cooking, you know, you're amazing and good for you. And I hope you try this one day. Perfection. This is what I'm looking for. Believe it or not, even though it looks runny right now, later on it's gonna thicken up because the peanut butter always makes it all thicker later on. Voila. Some black pepper. All right, look at that, guys. It's coming up so nicely, so nicely. All right. Let me try and taste it. See the noodles are ready. Yep, it's ready, guys. I'm gonna turn off the stove here, and that's it. Yep, that's it, guys. This is, let me show you how it looks like. This is what it looks like at the end. Super easy to make. And if you like peanut butter, you will love this, guys. It has like a Asian flair to it. Very easy to make. If you like this live, guys, feel free to subscribe and so you won't miss my other lives. I'm on myself a bowl. Once I make myself a bowl, I'm gonna go back on live again, and then we're gonna eat together. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna hang in there till 1 hour, and then I'm gonna hang up. Let me get my bowls ready. It was really easy to make, right? It was. Got myself a bowl. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm about to serve myself, and then we're gonna eat. So come back. I'm gonna make another live. Give me like 5 minutes, okay?